Hi, I'm Heather, one of the trainers here at ESPA. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to guide you through a lovely age-defying facial massage that you can be doing on yourself at home. Facial massage doesn't just have to be something that you get when you go to the spa or salon. It's a lovely thing to be doing at home as well. So today I'm going to show you some lifting, firming and sculpting moves to really help that fight against gravity. There's so many amazing benefits to facial massage. So one of them is, we're going to increase the circulation and also help with lymphatic drainage. So you're going to get a beautiful glow to the skin. It's also great for helping to work on the collagen and elasticity. So again, help with that age defying. It's lovely to just give yourself that bit of TLC and relaxation as well. And I love it particularly because it's so good for helping to release tension. A lot of people will get tension, especially around the jaw area, so we'll help to release that today. Also, it's great for helping to drain anything away. So again, a lot of people will maybe get sinus pain, especially around this area here. So we'll help to drain that away today as well and just help to smooth anything out. Sometimes we get those lines in the middle of the brows or across the forehead. So we'll show you some nice moves to help iron those out as well. You can really use any oil for your facial massage. Today I'm going to use the ESPA Triactive Regenerating Treatment Oil, but you can use anything. So something like sweet almond oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil are also great for doing your facial massage at home. Okay, so I'm just going to take a small amount of oil. I find that a little goes a long way. And then once I've warmed it up in my hands, I'm just going to cup my hands over my nose and do some nice inhalations. Because there's essential oils in the oil that I'm using, it's nice to do that. So if you have got an oil with some nice scents, then do some inhalations. And then apply the oil all over the face and neck, making sure you've got it everywhere you want it to be for your massage. And then to begin, we're going to do some very light movements just to get those lymph nodes woken up. So I'm going to use my middle fingers and then just underneath the ear on the neck, I'm going to use my middle fingers and do very, very light circular movements coming forward. So these are feather light. There shouldn't be much movement in the skin at all here. And then halfway down the neck, you'll do exactly the same. And I'm doing about 8 to 10 at a time here. And then the final one on the neck will be just down at that gap between the collarbones there. And again, we're coming into the middle. So this is just waking everything up so that anything that we're draining will have no problem with getting drained away. I'm then going to put my index finger behind my ears and my middle finger in front and do some nice forward circles. Again, we've got lymph nodes in front and behind the ears, so this is just going to help wake those up. Nice and light here. Next, I'm going to go into my massage, so nice deep sweeps up the neck. I'm using my whole hand here and I'm using a fair bit of pressure to really sculpt that neck and lift everything up. I'm then going to sculpt the jaw. So again, I'm using my index and middle finger of one hand and then index and thumb of the other. And you can see I'm putting quite a lot of pressure in there. So I really want to lift everything up. I'm sliding all the way up to the ears and then the same on the other side. Next, I'm going to use the heel of my hands to really lift that jaw. So it's going to lift any jowls that are going on. And I'm using a lot of pressure and then holding it for a few seconds each time. I'm then going to use my knuckles. So I'm really getting the circulation going here, getting the collagen and elasticity woken up. And I'm coming up to my cheeks as well. So again, at this point, you might see that your skin's going a little bit red. That's completely normal. You've just increased the circulation. I'm then using my first and second fingers to do some cheek flicks. So nice and quick. And again, I will go quite red here. I'm now going to use my thumbs, and this is underneath the cheekbones. I'm going to drain out to the front of my ear and then drain down. So this is great for any sinus pain, any tension that you've got across the cheeks, and then any tension on the jaw as well. And now I'm using both thumbs to drain under and then both thumbs to really get rid of any tension in that jaw. It can be a little bit painful, but it's almost like a nice pain. And now again, I'm using the heels of my hands to really lift the cheeks, holding for a couple of seconds each time. I'm coming back to using my thumbs, and this time I'm just on or just above the cheekbone, so really draining out there and sculpting the cheeks. Nice deep pressures. You will find yourself pulling some funny faces, but that means you're doing it right. I'm then going to really lift those crow's feet. So I'm using my middle fingers now to do some crisscrosses at the corner of the eyes to help smooth any crow's feet out. And then again, lifting the other side. And crisscrossing with my middle fingers. Then middle fingers circle around the eyes when I get up to the brow. A nice lift and hold. This area holds a lot of tension, and we also find that we sometimes get that kind of sagging of the eyelid. So this is just going to help to lift everything up and release any tension that's there. I'm then going to lift the centre of the brow, so quite often people will get those frown lines there, and then speed it up to really get everything working. This is my middle finger I'm using here, then I'm going to come across to one eyebrow and then the other. I'm then going to use all my fingers to really slowly lift all the way up from the brows to the hairline. This feels amazing for any tension headaches, but also excellent for smoothing everything out. And then just to finish, some nice circles across the forehead and a light pressure at the temples. So that's your age-defying facial massage. I hope you enjoyed it and you've seen some nice lifting and firming benefits from it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.